John Petrucci, probably one of the biggest guitar heroes in my life, that is no secret, has now teamed up with another guitar hero of mine, Joschos Solo, and they too created a really cool gypsy jazz song that we're going to check out and react to and learn some licks to in today's video. Here we go. Hey Guitar Champion, what's going on? I'm 𝙎𝙤𝙦𝗙𝗏 back from my practice dojo and welcome to today's video. I've been a fanboy of Petrucci since, well, I don't know, 20 years or so, but I am also a fanboy of Joschos Solo for the last 15 years. I saw him here in my hometown, I think in 2009 or 2010, around that, together with his dad on rhythm guitar. And back in the day, I was really into gypsy jazz. 𝙬𝙤𝙢𝙢𝙬𝙁, 𝙬𝙗𝙀𝙀𝙁, and of course Joschos Solo. And I was listening to the first Joschos Solo record a lot, trying to transcribe some licks from the legendary Caravan version or his Bossa Dorado YouTube video, which blew me away back then. And I was fortunate enough to have a teacher for gypsy jazz, Tim Gebel, who's now a professional gypsy jazz player in Austria or Switzerland, I believe. I haven't seen him for a while now, but he used to be here in Germany in my area. And I am also fortunate enough to live not so far away from a city where the Reinhardt family lives, and some grand nephews of the legendary Django Reinhardts are there still playing the gypsy jazz guitar, and I had the chance to watch them playing and to jam with them. I was never really that good because I never really fully did it. I did it on the side, but my heart belongs mostly to shredding into the electric guitar, but it was a really cool side quest, and it will definitely be a side quest that I want to check out a little bit more in the future. So now Petrucci has laid down the electric guitar a little bit to record a really cool song together with Joschos Solo, and I thought, hey, why not reacting to it and learning some licks of it for me as well, getting a really traditional gypsy jazz guitar. Here a big shout out to my good friend Ben Kills, who lent me this one because it's been a while since I own one of these, and the one that I had is a crappy one somewhere lying around. This one is a really good one. So let's check out some gypsy jazz licks from Joschos Solo and John Petrucci. Here we go. So this is this beautiful piece of wood that I have here, but I have to show you another really beautiful thing. Oh, I'm a little bit rusty when it comes to my gypsy, so I'm sorry about not sounding as smooth or as traditional. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, let's first check out, because that's the most important thing when we analyze a solo or a piece like this, is the chord progression underneath everything. And here we will start with A major, probably played like this. Then we have A major with G and bass, A major with F sharp and bass, which makes this F sharp minus 7. And then we're going probably to F major, G, I don't know if it's G major or really the dominant back to A, I have to check that. I had the feeling it's F to G. And then the B section is A major going to C major, going to D major, and E major. Something like this is the theme, and then we have this beautiful to Lydian vibe. Could also be F sharp minor, that we're going to the relative minor there. Or like F sharp Dorian, sorry, F sharp Dorian, which would be A Lydian as well. But I think it's F sharp here now as a root note, not necessarily A, so it could be F sharp Dorian. But now let's go from that theme to the first solo, the Joschos Solo. Now we're already starting with some really nice A Mixolydian bluesy kind of thing. Nice. Are we going to the pentatonic now? A little bit of major pentatonic. With some blue notes in there. These kind of things I really love from Joschos. The percussive, really funky kind of things. Great. Okay, so tone-wise, so tone material-wise so far, I mean, we are moving down with the bass. Of course, we can go through every chord and change the scales as well, like here Mixolydian, A Mixolydian, still A Mixolydian. There we can still be in A Mixolydian, so for the first 3 chords we can be in A Mixolydian. And then here we have to go to A minor. But we can mix that up a little bit with pentatonic playing, with blues playing the pentatonic. Because where these scales come from have the same kind of family. So as long as we land on the notes, on the target notes of the chord, we should be fine in the most cases. Alright, let's see what John is going to do over these chord progression. Right, Johnny, here we go. Starting with a phrase that leads into a pedal tone phrase. Something like this. He's using the usual or the really traditional chromatic lines, going from the major third to the fifth, resolving with the minor third into the major third, and going to the root note. That's really classical Charlie Christensen 90s, 30s bebop kind of playing. Or even like pre-bebop era. And then this kind of pedal tone lick is a little bit more bluesy influence. Oh, that's a cool line where he's also bringing a little bit the flat 5. Which you see on the 4th fret of the B string, the E flat. Really cool kind of concept and method to, or really cool kind of color to include into this playing. Where we have most of the time that major kind of feeling here. Going a little bit more into exotic kind of playing, really like that. Oh, diminished arpeggios, or like minor 7 flat 5 arpeggios, not diminished. I'm sorry. These arpeggios are often used to resemble 𝙬𝙧, because we are really fully anticipating the major 6 with the F sharp here. So these arpeggio shapes are often used to embellish 𝙬𝙧. Marty Friedman, for example, is doing that in wow, doing these bands on acoustic guitar. It's not easy. Here, Symphony of Destruction with the kind of chord. All right, let's go to Joschos' next solo. They're trading now 4th, which means that each player, each soloist is doing 4 bars, and then he's doing the next, or the next soloist is doing the next bar. Cool phrasing, cool timing from Joshua here. Again, some pedal tone licks. Okay, again, the F sharp diminished minor 7 flat 5 arpeggio. Nope, licks that I'm not going to play. No. Okay, nope. Okay, Petrucci is also doing some chromatic work here, but more kind of traditional Petrucci chromaticism. We all know from the rock discipline. These kind of chromatic kind of lines, he's more doing these kind of things here as well. Woo! That was a cool line. He's probably using economy picking. As you might know, for me now, at least for the next 4 years, economy picking is not allowed. Everything has to be played alternate, because I want to master the alternate picking technique. Yeah. Okay. And now Petrucci has a really cool, long, Petrucci-esque shred lick over this gypsy jazz kind of vibe, which is super, super cool. And slowly he's playing. If you want to have the tabs for this lick, then check the link in the description box. There you can download it for free. So this is a really, really cool collaboration between John Petrucci and Joschos Stefan that really showcased a really cool side of John Petrucci, because especially his picking there on that fast lick in the end. Whew, that's tight. For a guitar like this, whew, mad respect, John Petrucci, mad respect. I mean, Joshua, he's a master on these kind of instruments anyways, but for John, it's a little bit new, and it was really fun to see John out of his comfort zone a little bit, but still really great playing. Of course, Joschos Stefan's tone is on the next level. I mean, he's doing this kind of style for what now? 30 years or something like this? 20 years? Maybe more than 20 years. You see how shitty I play, because my fingers are like, oh fuck, I want to grab my alpha, 𝙬𝙀 alpha and 𝙬𝙀 RGA62XH with 9s on it. Yeah, I'm nowadays a real pussy when it comes to these kind of instruments. I don't have a problem with that. One day I will probably spend more time with the gypsy jazz again, because that is a big passion and a big love of mine. I love this kind of music, I love the playing, I love the craft and the art. One day, but not today. Maybe tomorrow. You will find out if you subscribe to this channel. I hope you liked this little video. Yngwie liked it, and Yngwie loves gypsy jazz as well. And if you liked it, then leave a nice comment, hit the like button, and I hope I'm going to see you in my next video. I wish you a lot of fun learning, practicing, and mastering the guitar. Cheers, and power your Cheers, and power your progress. Bye. And we too are now practicing some gypsy jazz guitar, right?